All right, so let's make that public so we can get right into it. Bing, bang, bong, bong, bong. It's been a minute since I've been able to sit here in the confines of Welcome to Andrews, the podcast studio. And now I am back. I am fully energized. And I have some topics to talk about tonight. Okay, that I want to get up here and get to discussing. So as soon as you can, come in here and hit the like button just to let me know that you hearing everything clearly. Please make sure you hit that share button also, because we want this to float around the county a little bit. Questions and answers need to be had tonight. But we will keep on doing what we are doing from our end. And first, let me start off by saying again, thank you to Donnie's Grill for being our sponsor tonight. Welcome again, Donnie's Grill. Y'all make sure y'all make your way down to Bucksport, South Carolina. That's 915 Bucksport Road. Or you can call my man Donnie at 843-344-8010. If you're looking for a nice venue to rent to host an event, Donnie's Grill is the place to be. Clean, very safe environment, relaxed, and he's got an outdoor area if that's the thing that you need and I want to do. You see it there, Donnie's Grill. All right, and don't forget to go over to Eventbrite right now. Go over to eventbrite.com and purchase your early bird tickets for Donnie's Cooking with Comedy, and that's going to be taking place on July 8th. Again, those tickets are on sale right now. Boom. At eventbrite.com. That's going to be my man Nick Lewis and friends will be in the building. It's going to be a night of great comedy and great food. So come out and experience what Donnie has going on down at Donnie's Grill. Go by there before the event and get yourself some of what Donnie has going on. I know he's supposed to be in Myrtle Beach this weekend for the Gullah Geechee Seafood Trail an event, and I don't have a flyer for that event. But what I do have is that's what I do have. So again, I have a lot of things I want to talk to y'all. On the top of the list, definitely going to be Georgetown County, but let me get the rest of this out of the way so that we can continue to flow. Y'all know it's coming up, 4th of July, and you see it on the screen right there. It is the world famous 4th of July, Bloomingville, Birch Creek, St. Mark, Warsaw celebration, and that's going to be Saturday, July 1st, okay? So if you want to get in the parade, that parade fee is $5, and the vendor fee this year is going to be $65. The theme is We Outside. Pull up Saturday, July 1st. You know where it is. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody or just inbox me and I'll tell you exactly how. Okay, one more time for the 4th of July. One of the longest standing 4th of July community celebrations in America. And also, man, shout out to them boys over there at Palmetto Pest Control. Y'all make sure y'all give them a call, 843-400-2200 or 1-800-484-4110. Any kind of pest issue that you may be dealing with, this is the company that you call. Let's see who else I got in there. Let's get them all in there right now, okay? Let's get them all in there right now. Y'all be on the lookout. Bolo. Be on the lookout.
Hey, yo, the pizza here.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep that awareness up. All right. So, again, I have a lot of things that I want to talk about tonight, and I have a guest that's going to be coming on. Young man that's actually up in the DMV area doing he's doing intern work, and he's interning with a pest control company. Shout out to that young man. Okay, so he promised me that he's gonna learn everything he can and bring it back to the Palmetto State. So again, I'm looking forward to talking to him a little bit later. But last night I was triggered, to say the least, by a couple things. This one thing that I was definitely triggered by was the situation that is going on over at Waccamaw High School. And the situation, you ask, is the situation involving the prank that was a prank or was a prank. You know what I mean? And the cover-up seems to be worse than the actual crime. Now, I'm saying crime. There was not any police reports filed according to the Freedom of Information request that was put in by Fab News. Again, shout out to Fab News for the great work they did in covering this story. And at the head of this, at the mouth of this, the head of this, I don't know how you're gonna describe it, was a post put up by the local online newspaper, Garbage and Beyond, Garbage and Boo Boo Boo. But they were covering the quote unquote prank that took place over at Waccamaw High School, and the way that they were covering it was suspect. He ended up writing an editorial, the owner of that paper over there, in an attempt to throw people off of what actually happened. And so we're no closer to knowing exactly what happened because of some of the things that were done by these people. And one of the things that was done was they commented, they responded to a comment from a viewer, somebody who's been following them. Don't want to call that man's name on here, and the answer was that this news organization had spoken with Georgetown County Sheriff's Department, and they gave this on out and saying, hey, this is what happened. Well, again, shout out to Mr. Mutri over at Fab News. Here is a copy of the response that he got from the Georgetown County's sheriff's office regarding an alleged prank. And you can see here, dated June 15th, 2023, Georgetown County Sheriff's Office has no records regarding an alleged vandalism prank at Waccamaw High School. So the question is, what was Garbage and Beyond News reporting on? What were they talking about exactly? Where did he get this information? And I have the text. I actually posted it. You see it on my page, where he answered the viewer saying that he had spoken with, and they gave this thing that the school had answered it. So, I mean, what was the school resource officer's role in this whole thing? Just a lot of questions, and so these are things that catch my eye, and I really think they should catch yours too, especially when we go to these people for information. We just need to double check, triple check, and vet the information that we are getting in. Okay, so last night I was talking about the meeting that took place. It was a meeting, and there was a joint meeting between Georgetown and Georgetown City Council. Now, for those of you, Georgetown County is the county. Georgetown is the Damn, that was weird. That never happened right there like that. So, whatever. We back. Yeah, we're back. I think we're back. But anyway, so Georgetown County Council held a meeting. Oh yeah, we are back. Georgetown County Council held a meeting last night in Georgetown, and it was a joint meeting between the county council and the city council. Again, Georgetown County consists of 3 municipalities, one being Andrews, South Carolina, the other being Georgetown, South Carolina, and the third being Pawleys Island, South Carolina. And this meeting took place, and I had a lot of strong opinions about how this took place and why. And then I got some inboxes as to, oh, you said you don't need to say it that way. Did I lie? And if I said it nicely, would it help? Would it help? Would it make a difference if I were nice in what I said? So tonight I am going to repeat what I said in the nicest way possible. But what I want to do is I want to put some faces and some names together so that we are clear as to who I am speaking about when I am speaking. Okay. Now, in last night's post, one of my comments was about the ignorance and how ignorant I thought these people were. One being Mr. Raymond Newton here. Now, just so that you understand that I understand that each one of these people that I put up on the screen, highly educated people, okay, went to some of the finest universities in the United States of America. With that being said, that does not automatically mean that they know how to run government or that they know how to conduct business. So when I'm saying that these people are ignorant, I'm speaking primarily, okay, on their job as a county councilman or county councilwoman or person or whatever pronoun or whatever they choose to use. And we have here Councilman Raymond Newton, and he is from Andrews, South Carolina. Okay. And it's there has been a petition with over 1,000 signatures that's been presented to these people. There's been a countless stream of people going to the Georgetown County Council meetings about issues, immediate issues that need to be addressed immediately, EMS issues. So when I say what I'm saying, I want you to see these people's faces, right? Because there's there's a link in the title. So if you think that what I'm saying is out of place, please get up on here and explain to me respectfully why it is what I'm doing is wrong and what they did wasn't wrong, which was had a meeting with the municipality of Georgetown and did not include, and I did call Pawleys Island today and I spoke with the town administrator, and he had no clue. He didn't even know that they had the meeting that they had last night, which tells me that they did not at any time in this process, okay? They hate Andrews, okay? And we're gonna FOIA the notes in the planning process that took place in bringing this meeting about. We need to understand, how is it that the chairman here, Louis Moran, and his numbers on the screen, how is it that you, and again, highly intelligent people, but they in their job performance toward Andrews, it is completely ignorant and incompetent, okay? Because again, he is the chairman. He sits there, he listens every council meeting to elderly people, to young people, to everybody come up there and tell him about immediate situations that's going on in the town of Andrews. So he had to be key in putting this meeting together. If they had, at a minimum, before they went into this meeting, reached out to the other municipalities and said, hey, look, this is what we're doing. Here is your date. We wouldn't be here having this conversation. You wouldn't be here listening to me talk about these ignorant people, these highly educated, ignorant people. Got more education than I got. But I got enough sense to know that if you're gonna start meeting with municipalities, then you may need to set it up with all the other, especially the one that's making the most noise now. This is the chairman of the council. There's no reason for them to have that meeting without already having the other meetings scheduled in place. And what this lawyer here is going to hide behind is that, oh, we're in litigation with Andrews. They don't have no meeting with nobody. Here's the newest round of council persons, councilwoman. Don't know what she identifies as. I mean, what this person identifies as. Don't want to misgender. And I'm not even making any, I'm just. This is Miss Stella Mercado, okay? And there's her phone number also. And you gotta call and ask her. And ask them, okay, if they say to you, no, that wasn't right to do that, then your question is, why didn't you just leave in protest? Why didn't you get on your social media as a public figure and scream at the top of your lungs, hey, this is not right? Why did you go along with the meeting? Everett, Carolina. Raymond lowercase Newton. Why didn't you just not go to the meeting? Why didn't, once you knew what was up, why didn't you just leave? If you agree that what happened wasn't right, because there's no way you can say that it's this is more of the same of the situation, the way the situation was handled at the Andrews Rec Department. This is more the same of that. That's what that is. This is more of the same of that. Y'all make a decision, which is, this was a stupid decision to make. This was ignorant. Again, highly educated people. Got some of the most prestigious degrees this nation can provide. Yet, not one of you had the integrity to say, hey, this is not right. We serve the entire county. We need a plan in place, at least a plan in place before we do this. And on your screen is your Georgetown County Council people. So you please call and ask. Would you please call and ask them, when are they coming to Andrews to meet with our council like they met with Georgetown Council, like they didn't meet with Pawleys Island Town Council? When is this going to happen for us? Please call Miss Lily Johnson, 843-546-6307, and ask her, when will you be in Andrews, ma'am? She may pretend to not have the answer. But if she doesn't, you reach out to this lady right here. That lady name on the screen, that's not the lady who's pictured there. Let me move her off of there. Angela Christian is the county administrator of Georgetown County. So maybe y'all can find out from her how Georgetown's how this doesn't take precedent right now. How this doesn't take precedent right now. No EMS. The town hall situation. I mean, they just want Andrews to go away. Period. Please call Miss Christian's number right there on the screen. You see it right there. Please give her a call. That's your county administrator who's about to receive a raise. And as you can see in this illustration right here, look at the welcome on neck. These dots highlight EMS locations. And pay attention. This is what we call the welcome on neck right here. This whole stretch of there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. And here we are out in Andrews. Here we are out here. So please explain to me again, like, and explain it like, because again, everybody on that council is highly educated. Oh my goodness, you got more degrees than trees in the forest. I'm just trying to understand what was the process? What was the thinking behind that? Garbage news. That's the question for you. Get your minion, get your little clowns that you got following you from. There's Mr. Bob Anderson right there, 843-543-2503. Maybe he can give us an answer as to why Georgetown, the city of Georgetown, got the ear of Georgetown County Council before the people of Andrews, who have been begging for the audience of these folks. Or maybe Mr. New Clint Elliott. Clint Elliott is he's got to be. And his picture hides from me again. Your picture won't load, Mr. Elliott. So I just got to talk about you like this, Mr. Clint Elliott. Maybe you can stop worrying about people getting locked up by DHEC and printing that crap. Which I got a feeling you will hear that again, sir. Which was a real coward move. And oh, Raymond, you were on the receiving end of that. Put you guys together. Put some respect on your name, Mr. I don't do nothing for Andrews. And I know people that went to school with this man, and they he's one of the ones who allegedly put it out there about the town of Andrews not getting anything until they get a white mayor in the town of Andrews. As if that means something, as if that's gonna help, as if it's not. Well, I don't care if he's qualified, let's, get the whatever. No, the powers that be have said nope until all the black people leave Andrews, because that's the only way that y'all ain't getting it. Maybe this man right here can tell us, Mr. Lewis Morant. Y'all reach out to Mr. Lewis and find out why was Georgetown City chosen over Andrews when, I mean, you need proof? You need more proof? I got proof. Watch this. Watch this. I got proof. Oh man. Yeah. And so here's a part of the reason why Georgetown County decided to go and have that meeting because see, again, since I've been going the last couple months, the majority, I should say, of the people getting up, doing reports were not from the city of Georgetown. Okay. Now that may be a different story at Georgetown City Council meeting, but the people from the parts of the county that were there repeatedly.
Hi, my name's Angela Bass. I live in North Litchfield Beach. I have great concerns about the ordinance that was passed, 2243. Regrettably, when looking back at previous minutes and agenda items, it was presented first to council in December 13th. Yet there was no hyperlink so that no citizen could pull up the 3-page document that discussed penalties and punishments for citizens who presumably have gotten out of line when trying to state their opinion at a...
So that is the type of things that they're doing for people like myself. So for those of you who think I'm doing too much on Facebook, then maybe you need to carry yourself down to council, okay, and listen to this lady again. This is not me, okay? This was recorded a while back, okay? So maybe you want to live under a dictatorship. Maybe you don't even understand.
Angela Bass. I live in North Litchfield Beach. I have great concerns about the ordinance that was passed, 2243. Regrettably, when looking back at previous minutes and agenda items, it was presented first to council in December 13th. Yet there was no hyperlink so that no citizen could pull up the 3-page document that discussed penalties and punishments for citizens who presumably have gotten out of line when trying to state their opinion at a county council meeting. Additionally, the minutes that said the presentation of the ordinance to be read for the first time never appeared in the actual minutes of what happened during the council meeting, which would imply that perhaps the first reading did not meet the measure and the letter of the law. It certainly doesn't meet the spirit of the law. There's a lot to be said and a lot of freedom to punish people if they misspeak when they come to a council meeting, and I find that very concerning for every citizen of Georgetown County.
Thank you, ma'am. The government you have elected is inoperative. And this is the chairman. And none of them had the sense. None of them had the sense to say, hey, maybe we shouldn't have this meeting with just one municipality without even notifying the other municipalities. Maybe one of you. Again, these are highly educated people with some of the highest, from some of the degrees from, masters, doctors. They got all that good stuff. That don't make you smart. That don't make you a good decision maker. That don't make you a leader. It damn sure don't make you logical, because anybody with a if as a collective that decision was made by one collective brain, being the Georgetown County Council, then you could take that collective brain that made that decision and put it in a bird, and a bird would fly backwards. That's how stupid that was. Or it was intentional. Which was it? Because see, they've been doing stuff since they had this man on the board right here. And this man's name right here, right? Did some research into this gentleman right here. And how did he come on the radar of Welcome to Andrews, the podcast? Well, this man's name right here is, let me put it on the screen here, and I hope I spell it right. Okay, this gentleman is a man by the name of Austin Beard. And I saw his name. I'd heard his name a couple times just in conversation, just in digging into Georgetown County Council. And well, I was sitting at the Georgetown County Rec Gym in Andrews the other day, and I was just asked questions about who that building was dedicated to. And one of the names that stuck out to me on the plaque, and by the way, is dedicated to the citizens, is not dedicated to anybody specific. But one of the names that caught my eye on that plaque was this gentleman who you see on the screen right now. And I'm pulling up a little back information. A lot of you already know, because again, I'm new to this game, but a lot of you already know who this gentleman is. But I don't know if a lot of you know and quite understand the story about behind this guy. And this guy is key in the corruption aspect of things that I talk about when it comes to, now I'm not alleging him of corruption. He was already that was already alleged. That wasn't me. But this gentleman right here served on the Georgetown County Council, and he served in a way that was uh, it was illegal because he should not have been representing the area that he was representing. And so there was a thing. And again, I'm learning more about that. And I'm gonna dig into that and really lay that out once I feel a little more comfortable with the information that I'm going through. Uh, but just a brief. Hold on a second. Let me pull this thing up. Yeah, he ended up resigning from his Georgetown County Council seat, and it wasn't. I think it was like a forced resigning. Okay, and it was covered by this trash organization who I am not going to mention. The Georgetown County Council, Austin Beard, has announced his resigning from he's resigning his District 5 seat amidst his residency controversy. Okay. And so he was able to be placed on that board with people knowing that he wasn't that there was a conflict in where he resided. Okay. And who was on that board at the time? Let's see if this offers anything. March, Georgetown County Board of Elections, and his desire by decision of Georgetown County Board of Elections consider whether the best for all parties involved. He submitted his letter of resignation. He should have went to jail. John Townsend, Billy Altman, chairman. He has served on the council for 10 years. Wow, he recently. And you wonder why. And you wonder why nothing ever got done in the town of Andrews. And my question is, who in the hell was looking out for us then? Okay. Because this came about in 2019. That's wow. Tell you what, things started to change when Beard says he made decision after much prayer. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Jesus don't have nothing to do with that crap you doing right there. But yeah, Mr. Austin Beard is somebody who you should take a interest in, my fine people from Andrews. Okay, so looks as if Facebook is doing a little shadow banning tonight, but we will press on. But I still stand by what I say. Stupid, 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 very stupid, ignorant, 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 ignorant. And I wanted to just went through the Juneteenth celebration. Um and I'm just going to take a flyer on that. But what I do want to share with you all, because it's important. But we just celebrated Memorial Day, and for a lot of people, Memorial Day has become bike week, bike week, bike week. Um, and just a point of historical fact. Um, they're talking about Juneteenth, which is I guess, memorializing or celebrating. I don't know. I would have to talk to somebody from Galveston, Texas, somebody from Texas, where they celebrated that at. Um, but I just wanted to point out Memorial Day again. We've gotten so caught up in, and I'm talking about us here in South Carolina. I'm talking about Black people here in South Carolina. Um, for years, Myrtle Beach has been the place for Memorial Day. Okay. But I just wanted to, in light of the whole Juneteenth celebration thing, um, I just wanted to remind you that the holiday that you celebrate, Memorial Day, was started by Black folks in Charleston, South Carolina, less than a month after the Confederacy surrendered in 1865. Nevertheless, in 1966, the federal government declared Waterloo, New York, the official birthplace of Memorial Day. And Waterloo was not the birthplace of Memorial Day. It was in Charleston, South Carolina. So just something to put in your cap when you run off celebrating everything they put in front of us. Again, that is not a knock against Juneteenth or those who celebrate it, but can't see the forest for the trees sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, but to be clear, man, I just want y'all to know who I'm talking about. That's Councilman Everett Carolina. And let me get his information up here on the screen. There he is right there. So I would like for you people, my people, y'all, anybody, reach out. 843-545-3058. Leave a message if you have to and ask, why did Georgetown County Council decide to meet with the city of Georgetown and not with the other two municipalities? There is no plan in place. They should not have taken that meeting without already notifying the other two municipalities that, hey, here's what's going on. Now, if that's not ignorant, then I don't know what it is. And if nobody on that body knew to do that, then they all ignorant. And so I just wanted to put names with faces, okay? And again, these people who, Bob Anderson, highly educated. Again, most of these people been educated at some of the highest universities. Doing the Bob Anderson arms. Well, the reason why they had that over there is because they're building a big hotel in Georgetown and the county, and we need to make different decisions in order to facilitate Georgetown so that they can grow. Okay. I'm sure he said something like that. But there he is, Mr. Bob Anderson. Give him a call. Okay. Next on the list is Mr. Clint Elliott, whose picture somehow does not load for me. But there's his number nonetheless, Clint Elliott. And then there is Miss or Mrs. Don't Know, Don't Really Care, Miss Stella Mercado 543. And her and Clint Elliott, they've got the same number. It's not a typo. That's what's on the Georgetown County website, Georgetown County Council website. So reach out to her and ask her again, ma'am, why did you not schedule a meeting with the other two municipalities before? Because they don't have an intention to. Okay. There's you do not run an organization like this. You do not run an organization like this. There he is, the chairman, the HNIC. I'll see him on the screen right there. Ask the chairman, why did you not call a meeting with Andrews, given that you've seen streams of people come in front of you month after month after month about issues in Andrews, and then you decide as the county council to take a meeting with one municipality and not even notify the other two municipalities of this meeting. Because that's what I got from Pawleys Island today, from the town administrator, whose name I should have here, but he'll verify it. I was like, "Hi, my name is Jamal. Welcome to Andrew's podcast. I'm just calling with some questions." Why didn't, and then ask them, okay, if they say, yeah, because they'll do that. They'll snow you over with, yeah, you're right. That wasn't. Then you ask them, why didn't you get up and leave? Why did you stay for the meeting? Why didn't, in protest, why didn't you leave? Do you think that would have been a better move than to go along with this? This is just a dirty move. I mean, it's just low down, dirty, ignorant move. That was stupid to do that. With all of your degrees, as highly educated as you possibly can be, this was a dumb decision. Stupid, ignorant. But I think y'all know that. I think y'all did this intentionally. And I just don't think the council people from Andrews got any heart. I think they, when it comes to their position and in defense of or doing anything pro Andrews, it is my opinion that Raymond Newton, you see him on the screen right now, is, when it comes to fighting for Andrews, I think he's just a pure coward. I think he doesn't care, and I think he's just a weak weasel coward. That's my opinion of his job performance as a county councilman in Georgetown County, representing a portion of Andrews. I don't have a favorable opinion of Mr. Everett Carolina's job performance. Okay. Personally, he's probably a great person, but as a county councilman, he's horrible. He doesn't have nothing. After all of his talk, he hasn't showed up to an Andrews Town Council meeting yet. He just talks. That's all he does. He's just a talking head like the rest of them. They just talk. They get up in there and just run their damn mouth. Talk, 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 talk. Same thing I'm doing. Without the authority to ruin people's, you know what I mean, lives. And Angela Christian, who is the county administrator, horrible. Probably a lovely person in her personal life, but as a county administrator, she is horrible. She's dangerous. She should probably be arrested. That's just in my opinion. When it comes to doing the job, and this man, he completely hates Andrews. Why? I don't know. Maybe we beat them in ball back in the day, or somebody from Andrews, I don't know, some girl he wanted to date from Andrews slighted. I don't know why, and why do these people hate Andrews this way? I don't know. And it's obvious that they do. All you need to do is go look at their record when it comes to Andrews. Look how they voted. Look what there's no plan in place. They really, really, really think we're ignorant. They really don't have they don't think this is gonna last. They think they can just wait us out and garbage. Straight garbage.